artificial fruit on a real trees.
Real life tree, fake limes.
We've got about 16,000 sprays of artificial foliage, 3,500 apples, 2,000 pears, there's about 500 lemons, a couple hundred persimmons, and then 14,000 mulberries we've made.
So the foliage is bought from China and it's a mulberry foliage, and then we handmade all the mulberries with glue and beads.
The notion of it being an orchard village came about this whole other amazing architectural aesthetic that was neither Tibetan or Venetian, it was Dale.
So this is a little bit like a vacation, because usually we're chained to our desks, but this afternoon we slipped our shackles and taking a little touristy walk around Dale.
Okay, did you get the keys for the chalet?
Yeah. No, I thought you had them.
Did you pick up the sheets from reception?
No, I thought you had all that.
No, I thought you were doing it. No, honestly, John. I'll go and holiday with you again.
One of the interesting things about John and Alan was they worked together in the same room for all of Lord of the Rings, and in another room for all of The Hobbit.
It's not bad.
Do you recommend get to him then?
Yes.
John and Alan have been part of it right from the beginning and are lovingly referred to as the Tolkien twins, I think, because they're always together, but they're so different.
It's a little bit like the hare and the tortoise. He had a tremendous amount of kind of nervous energy, and I quite enjoyed my solitude and quietness.
I'm more of a morning person, Alan's more of a night owl. So the last person leaving would probably be Alan, and the first person arriving would probably be me.
Another thing with John is that he has to deal with everything immediately. So if he gets an email, he'll answer it immediately. I tend to put things off a little bit.
A long time ago, when I was in, I guess, just finished high school, I wrote a letter to Alan. Dear Mr. Alan Lee, I very much admire your work. Probably asking for some kind of advice.
Unfortunately, I didn't reply. Not because I didn't wish to, but I just I tend to lose letters.
And he hasn't replied yet. He's promised me a reply, which I hope one day I'll receive.
Which he keeps reminding me.
Alan often thinks he'll reply. He's kind of replied in his mind, but he hasn't really replied for real.
Sometimes you would wonder if Alan actually knew which day it was.
So no, it's July 19.
Ah, see.
That was a good start.
The part he would always know because Wednesday night is Tango.
I have one extracurricular activity that kind of takes me totally out of my work frame of mind. I do Argentinian tangos. I think that's kept me sane actually for the last 4 years.
He's such a gentleman, of a bygone era, and the tango definitely works for him.
John used to go out running every day at lunchtime. He would sort of charge off and run around the coastline in the middle of the night. Often with a troop of others that he's recruited from the ranks of Weta Digital, sort of panting in his wake.
And he's going out, on the weekends and does these, massive hikes. And I told him, I said, John, do you go out with anybody? He goes, no, it's just me. I said, well, do you let anybody know where you're going? Because, people get lost, trip and fall, and we're going to lose John Howe.
Alan and I are certainly not two copies of the same person, I hope. Although, after spending years and years together, I'm sure some may have rubbed off.
It occurred to me that John was so different from me that it was almost as if we were merged into one. We'd be one kind of completely kind of normal human being.
People already call me Alan and you John. It's gonna get worse.
People do make that mistake.
I'm still waiting, Alan. Waiting for that letter. I'll send you my address again, just so if you wish to reply, make sure I get it. I believe that there's a film crew shooting something in this town. Yeah. Must be a documentary.
I recognise Andy Serkis.
Is that Andy? Is that Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
Really? I'd love to get an autograph.
I'll give you one.
Okay. Yeah.